and welcome to my first tarot reading. My name is Belle, and I've been reading tarot for 7 years, and I felt that I needed to do a YouTube channel for the longest time. But there was always a reason not to. It's too noisy, the light is not good in this room, I'm tired, life is happening. But today I felt I needed to share a message. Normally when that happens, it's because someone's coming to me, a friend or a friend of a friend, or sometimes even random people comes to me and say, hi, I need a tarot reading. And then I know, oh, that's why I felt I needed to do a tarot reading for someone. But this time I felt that it was different. I knew I should reach out, not wait until someone came to me. And then I thought, oh, I felt this presence, the spirit guides. A lot of them were here, and they were asking me very gently, can you please help me share this message? I think you would be a good channel for that. Could you help me? And I thought, you know what? I feel all the Aries, I'm sorry, I forgot. Aries energy in the air. Maybe that is it. That's it. I will just start. So enough about me, enough rambling. So as you've seen in the title, today's reading is a message from your spirit guides, who are very keen to share that with you. So go ahead, choose your pile. If you have never chosen a pile, if you've never seen a pickacard reading, you just choose which one of the cards calls your attention. If you want to take a break and, check with your intuition, that's okay. You can pause the video. And for today's reading, we have pick a cat. I have here Kiki la Douce, pardon my French, Cici, which I think is short for copycat. English is not my first language, so I'm sorry if sometimes I mispronounce something. And the last one is Tombili, who is enjoying a little bit of Turkish delight, I think. Anyway, go ahead, choose your pile, and I'll see you in your reading. Bye-bye. Hi, pile number 1. Welcome to your reading. You chose the Kiki la Douce with the messages. Don't be afraid to expose your belly. Live each of your 9 lives as if everyone was your last. Ignore convention. Follow your own path. I don't know exactly what the message is about. I will just sit here and let Spirit talk through me. And if we need more cards, we can always get some from the decks around me. But for now, I asked Spirit to, while I was shuffling the cards, to show me the path to your answer, to your message. And yeah, let's start. I'm gonna put Kiki over here. Maybe she will help us a little bit later. And we have your tarot cards and some oracle cards that we're gonna look at last. I'm gonna put them away for now. All right. I remember the order they came out while shuffling. So Kiki goes over here. Hope I can make this all very centered. I'm still learning. For the longest time I thought I could not do this because I don't know how to set up everything and the lights and the camera, but sometimes you just have to start. All right, I think you can see it well. Your first card, what I felt when I was thinking, how am I going to structure this reading? How do I even start? Then a Spirit told me, we're gonna look at a situation, I was just about to say we're going to look a little bit at your past, at whatever it is that's connected to the situation now, but I heard that no, that's not really it. It's more like what's happening now has been happening for a long time or a while. I heard like a long time, which makes perfect sense really, because your first card here is the Ten of Wands. Oh, I can feel it. I feel you must be working very hard for a very long time, and it seems like the working has no end. And when I say working, it could be an actual work, like a job or something that you're actually doing, constructing, creating, or it could be just working on yourself, or a manifestation that you've been working on, or a dream that you've been trying to plant and make it grow. But whatever it is, it's hard work. It is hard work, and it's for a long time. And I see here that it's not necessarily that you're thinking about giving up. Maybe for some of you are actually thinking about giving up. But for most of you, it's just, man, I'm just tired. Can I just sit here for a little bit? Can I just stay still for a little bit? And it's taking an emotional toll. That's what I'm feeling. And for some reason, I'm seeing the little houses on the other side of the road here. Oh, okay. I'll say that very carefully, because a nice small home can be the best for you, can be the cozy little place you want, and that's just fine. Like those houses, they look like, normal regular houses you can find at any street. But I was looking at them and I was like, well, but this woman over here, she just have to cross the road and she will get home or get to that other place over there. But oh, I see. But the thing is, you do not want to just cross the street and end up in a little lovely small house. You're after a castle. For you, a little house can be good enough for now, for a while, but your ultimate goal is a castle, is a place of magic, a place of a lot of abundance, of whatever it means to you. It's something more, let's put it that way. And when I was thinking that maybe some of you are thinking about giving up, and I wasn't sure, I said, I don't know if it's giving up, but you're just tired. I just heard it like this, that it's not, and that's not for everyone. If you feel differently, please just ignore this part of the reading. But maybe some of you are thinking about settling. You just want to settle. You just want to settle down. You've been chasing the castle, but right now you're almost arriving at a normal house, and you're thinking, you know what? Maybe asking for a castle is a bit too much. Maybe I'm being too delusional. Maybe I'm being too greedy, or whatever. Our minds sometimes tell us those things. But what I'm seeing here in your reading is, with this, now we're moving to the Strength card, is sometimes settling down is okay. Sometimes to settle means you found something very, very good, something perfect, but that looks different than what you imagined. let's just to give a little example. Let's say you grew up watching princess movies, and you always wanted to marry a Prince Charming, and then you're looking for your Prince Charming your entire life, until one day you meet a guy who would be more like a knight in shiny armor, or the I forgot a word. Oh my god, how can I forget this word? When there's a tavern, the guy is singing. I know the word, but I forgot. But you know what I mean? Like a side character that's lovely, that's still charming, but it's not Prince Charming. But whoever it is, it fits you and it's the best for you. And that's fine. That's actually great. You just need to figure out that actually Prince Charming would not fit into my life, into my needs very well. I think that I'm better off with the knight in shiny armor, or the guy that I cannot remember. but I don't think that is your case. I don't think that's. You don't need to adjust your expectations or lower your standards. That's how it came out. You don't need to. Maybe you've heard someone tell you that you want too much, or that you are too much, or I'm seeing like the word too. T-O-O, too much. And maybe you started believing that, but with strength reversed, I'm seeing more like when it's upright, sometimes I have the feeling that you need to make peace with your shadow side, make peace with the wild part of you, or to make, tame something. Not tame, tame is the wrong word, but befriend some part of you, or realize that being strong doesn't mean being violent, forceful. But for you right now, when it's upside down, reversed, I feel that's more like you need to the opposite of befriend. Not to be rude, not to be violent or anything like that, but the strength you need to show now is to believe in yourself, believe in your dream, and tell the world, tell people around you, the expectations around you, that, you know what, I won't listen to you. Actually, in a way, it is befriending those voices. Because I was thinking, imagine you have someone always telling you, you're not good at that, you should give up. It's been years, you still didn't, publish the book, got the job, entered this school or whatever, and you start being angry at that, you start being sad at that, you start like letting it affect you. It becomes a monster. It becomes it becomes a lion that's threatening to kill you, to eat you alive. And in this instance here, I'm seeing you don't have to accept what people say. You don't have to believe them. You don't have to let them talk to you that way. But you can get what they say, and instead of letting it threaten you, or even put it in a cage and holding it inside, and you can just, all right, I see what you're saying. I would just not care. Actually, it's more than not just care. It's just like, okay, maybe I will use the criticism as fuel. Maybe I will get this thing that's harming me and make something that will be good for me out of it. So yeah, I hope I was clear until this point. And then next we have the Emperor, also reversed. Okay, I think that has also a little bit to do with what we were talking before, because here with the Emperor is reversed, I'm seeing like, oh, and I feel so sorry for you if that's your case, that the expectations around you, what people think you should do, or, you know, yeah, the expectation is not just people. It's not just one person. It's not just a friend who said it, which is already bad enough. It's society. It's let me think of an example here. It's like oh my god, I have an example. I can see it in my mind, but kind of have bad memory, so I might forget the names. So let's say it like this. Suppose that we live in a society that's kind of like it was in the past. And in this society, women are only supposed to wear skirts. And, you know, you feel like you want to wear pants. And for the longest time, you've been a seamstress and you're making pants for yourself. And you can maybe wear them in the house, but if you think, oh, I'm going to wear them out, you know that every eye will turn to you and every talk over the town will be about you, and it's, you know, it's scary. You don't want to feel society pressuring you that way. So you see, it's not just like your mom telling you, oh no, you should not wear those pants. It's like everyone and everything this society is made to make sure that you as a woman won't wear pants. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing with the Emperor. It's like, I don't know why, but I'm seeing the fist here. I don't know if you can see it well, how the Emperor, which in this case is a very pretty woman. I don't know if you can see it. The grip on this ankle, I think it's ankle. I'm not sure. As I said, I have bad memory. But she's holding it with force, like there's a grip. And for some reason, I'm thinking about how social rules have this grip over us, and it can be suffocating. And instead of, because sometimes we have to have a hard grip on something to make it happen. But in this case, the Emperor being in reverse is making me think of, no, that's not here to make me grow or to make me learn. It's just suffocating. Yeah. So let's move to the Queen of Swords now. And that's amazing. That's very interesting because what your spirit guides wants to tell you, and now it's, because so far I was trying, I think they were showing me what you're going through, and I think now they are starting to really give me the message you need to hear, is that keep your focus. I don't know if you can notice, but this woman over here, she's looking down. She's carrying everything, and she has this posture where she's looking down to the floor. And the Queen of Swords here, she's looking straight. Her hand is not gripping like the Emperor. It's also pointing straight. She knows what she wants, and she will not change her mind about it. She will do whatever she needs to do with a lot of wit, with a lot of intelligence. She knows the steps she needs to take, and she will take them. And she, with her sword, she will cut through all of the bullshit. She will cut through all of the talk, all of the the rules that makes no sense. And yes, I was looking all the time at this bird, and I've used these cards a lot of times, but I think I've never really stopped to notice how there are two birds and a butterfly here. I'm seeing like, no, I am a butterfly. I can fly through those houses and reach the castle if I want to. Sorry, I want to say I am a bird and I can fly to the castle. But also I am a butterfly could mean like all this time you've been growing your wings. The hard work you're doing is to grow your wings, make them strong. And maybe for a while you will not have not strong enough wings, but soon you will become a bird. You see, like you start here in your chrysalis, let's suppose, and then you become a butterfly and you're flying a little bit. You're like, oh, I have a new perspective. I'm already closer to the sky. And then you become a bird. And from that on, you're free. You're going where you want to go. Don't give up. You have what it takes. You see, you're holding all of those wants for a long time. You just need to... It's weird because I want to tell you what exactly you should do. Not exactly, because who am I to tell you what to do? Not even your spirit guides can tell you what to do. But like, okay, I've been working a lot. I understand that the expectations around me are pressuring me to settle down. And now you're telling me, don't settle down. Please stay focused and fly to where you want to go. But... Okay, I'm gonna have a look at your oh, I see. I was gonna say I'm gonna look at your oracle cards, and then the first one I saw, it explained a lot already. Because I was thinking about how this looks like divine timing. Like, okay, you're working, but there's something else that needs to happen. I'm gonna pause. I'm gonna hold it like this so you can read the text if you want. Because yeah, I think it's just divine timing. And when I noticed the two birds, I was like, oh, that's nice. It's like a repetition, and I noticed anyway. And here with synchronicity, I would tell you, look for signs. Look for those synchronicities that will point you. I wouldn't even say at the direction you need to go, because you already know the direction. I'm seeing you like you're on a road, you're driving, or for some reason I keep seeing things like castles and a carriage and Prince Charming. I don't know. Maybe it's significant for one of you, but I see you like in a carriage, and you're on this road, and you know where you want to go. You want to go from here to the castle, and you're just driving and driving. You're like, wow, I'm getting tired. Maybe I'll stop and sleep on the road tonight. I don't know. I cannot keep going like that. And the spirit is just telling you this. Yes, stop if you need. Go, stop, and find a tavern or something. And when you find a tavern or something, you might find someone who has... I'm sorry, this is getting very like fantasy coded. Actually, I'm not sorry. I love that. But you might find, when you stop at this place, someone who has a Pegasus or a dragon that can fly you to the castle a lot faster, and in my personal opinion, in a much cooler way. So yeah, I think your spirit guides are, the message they're trying to give to you is, we see you're tired, You see your hard work. We see that you've been facing a lot of, I want to say backlash. Oh, no. I'll say backlash. But I want to remind you, you are strong. You know where you're going. Don't doubt your focus. Don't doubt your clarity. Just keep looking, and you find those synchronicities on the way, the signs, the people that will help you get there. You're not meant to do it alone, Yeah. Okay, now your last, let's put this here, your last card, your last oracle card. I hope that's a nice shot. I will work on my filming skills and gear soon. Oh, that's nice. You have the diviner. Wow, oh my god, didn't I just say divine timing? I swear I didn't look at the cards. The only cards I saw were the tarot cards and the cat cards. These ones I didn't look. And wow, yeah, divine timing. Yes, divine timing. Wow. The divine, and also with the little seed growing here, it made me think that sometimes you can work hard and hard on a garden. Yes, in a garden. Pardon my English. You can work a lot and plant lots of seeds, but you cannot make it rain. Of course, you can water the seeds, but there are other factors that are not exactly in your control. You cannot. Yeah, I will stop here. I think that's what I wanted to say. Plant your garden. Look over it. Oh, I see. They just told me something else. It's because I was thinking, yeah, you cannot make it rain, but you can still water the seed. And they told me, think about seasons. You cannot make a plant that is supposed to grow in autumn, grow in spring or winter. You can still tend to the garden, but you have to wait for its season. You have to wait for nature to do its part. Yeah? All right. It was very lovely doing this reading for you, Pile number 1. I really do hope this reaches whoever needs to receive this message. I'm sorry it took me so long to deliver it, but there you go. And I hope you have a lovely week. I will see you soon, hopefully. Bye-bye. Hi, Pile number 2. Welcome to your reading. And as I said before, I've been feeling that I needed to do this reading for a while. And now I know I needed to relay a message. But the catch is, I don't know what the message is at all. I just felt I have a message. Spirit wants me to channel this message. And then I just said, you know what? I'm just gonna sit and shuffle the cards, ask them to show me what spirit wants to tell you. And when I started reading, things will come up. And that's what we're gonna do. So first, I want to show you up close your card, the card you chose, the copycat, and it has some little messages. To your own selves be true, repetition makes perfect, and don't be afraid to copy. Imitation is the sincerest form of catery. So, okay, I will start with the tarot cards that I pre-shuffled, and I kept them exactly how they came out. I only look at those cards, not at the oracle cards we're gonna look at in the end. So those I already saw them, but I didn't really get any message or anything. They just came out that way. All right. I normally think of a little structure how I want to do my readings when I do them, in real life. But for this, Spirit just told me, just start talking. You don't need to know what you're doing. Just start doing it. Actually, there's a lesson they're trying to teach me in many, many ways. So yeah, the first card is the Ten of Swords, and it's reversed. You have the Empress, the King of Swords reversed, and the Nine of Wands. Okay. I was about to say, I think, and then I just heard my guides. It wasn't your guides, that was my guides. And they were like, you need to stop saying you think. You know. Okay. And then I asked, why is this irrelevant? And I think that, see, again. All right, that has something to do with you. I keep second guessing myself. I keep, how do I say? It's like I'm putting my feet in the water. Like I think, oh, let's see. And my spirit guides are telling you, no, be sure, be assertive. You know what you're talking about. You've done that for a long time. Just tell it how it is. And I think that might be the same for you. Okay, I see. Here is the Ten of Swords. This specific card, I hope you can see it well. The lady, the woman here, she's holding her phone. And for a long time, there is something in your life that you have watched from, from the other side of the screen, for the other side of the mirror, why did I say mirror? I wanted to say window. No, well, for some of you that might be relevant. It's something that you want to do, something you are good at, something that you sometimes think, oh, that would be fun, or I would be good at that. But when you compare yourself to others, it seems impossible. You might think that I could never do that in this way. Look how perfect they are. I could try, I want to try, I think I could do it, but not like this, not in this level of perfection. And that hurts. I'm seeing like a play, and you're sitting watching the actors, and you look at them and you're like, oh, I always wanted to try acting. I think I would enjoy it. I think maybe I could good at it. People have always told me I would be a good actor or actress. But then you're watching the play, and suddenly the people up there just look so good. They just look flawless. And then you go home, and that little spark that flicked in your heart when you started the play of, oh, maybe I would like to do that, it died. It died, and then you go home, and you maybe never think about that ever again. Or, which in your case, for some of you at least, I think it's more likely, you think about it a lot. You start following those actors, you start watching every production they are in, and the more you watch, the more you convince yourself that you cannot do it, that you're not good enough. And also I'm seeing that, okay, calm down. How do I show this? Okay, guys. All right. I'm seeing like you see an actress or actor on the stage, and the first thing you think is, that sounds fun. That sounds something that I would like to do. And then you think, oh, maybe I could even be good at it. And then 40 minutes into the play, you start thinking, oh no, but look how perfect these people are doing it. That looks hard. They're so good, I could never be that good. And then 1 hour into the play, you convinced yourself that, nah, who was I kidding? Who am I to even dream of it? And then you go home and you start, stalking them on the internet in a good way. And you're looking at the actors, and what was at first about their performance becomes, oh, wow, she's so pretty. I'm not pretty. I could never be that pretty. And oh, wow, she's so rich. And like this, the swords keep coming and coming and coming. You keep comparing. You keep coming out short in your own view. Yeah. Okay. I was trying to see if I was thinking that, okay, but the card is reversed. Is there another meaning behind it? And no, I will just leave it that. When I try to force it like this, my guides just go, all the guides, they just go silent. So let's go to the next one. But the thing is, you would be an excellent actor or actress, whatever it is that you want to do. You would be, actually, I heard like you are a natural. You have what it takes. You would do, I'm not going to say better than them, because it's not a matter of comparison. Yeah, I know. It's a matter of you recognizing your potential. You recognizing your beauty in every possible way. Beauty within, beauty without, whatever the situation is, you would not just be good at it. It would be like, okay, they're showing me and something else. It's very nice. I don't know if you guys are into acting or film production, writing, I don't know, because plays, I don't know, because I keep seeing like a little movie. And then the next scene, this person enters the theater. All of that happened. They go home. They're looking on the internet, social media, and then it's feeling that way. That's happening. And then I just saw the person on the phone. They just fall asleep, and they fall asleep. But then when they wake up, they notice that everything that happened was a dream. And actually, they are an actress or an actor, a very successful one. And then they feel a little silly, not in a bad way, but just they feel like, oh, silly me. I was so afraid. I was feeling so bad. I forgot that I'm actually awesome, And yeah, you are awesome. And whatever you want to do, whatever you want to create, whatever you want to try, it would be like, English is not my first language. I'm actually Brazilian, and there's a saying in Brazil that is mamão com açúcar. It means papaya with sugar, and that means it's like super easy and super sweet. And I don't know why, but I felt that I should tell you that very randomly. It would be papaya with sugar for you. It would be very easy. You are natural. But what might be hindering you from noticing that, from realizing, waking up from that dream, is, oh, I see. You might have lots of limiting beliefs that, of course, I hear people saying that all the time. You have limiting beliefs, you might have, and I will have to tell you, we all do. It's not that you might, you probably do. I would bet good money that you do, because we all do. We live in a society that we cannot really control our beliefs unless we put some effort into it, because we are conditioned all the time. And I don't mean that like, the government, the society, whatever, they're trying to manipulate. Maybe they are. I'm not going to say they're not. I'm saying that just living, and watching the world and being in the world can create those beliefs in us very naturally. And unless we look at them and face them and dismantle them, they will always be there. And I think in your case, you need to look at them. You look at those beliefs and dismantle them. It's not easy, I'm not gonna lie. It will require a lot of patience and a lot of work. When I said a lot of work, it didn't sound true. It's more about patience. It will take some patience. It won't be easy, but it's not like it's going to be a lot of work that is impossible to do and you have to, take years to get to the root of it. It would just take some patience and compassion with yourself. Yeah, I think what your spirit guides are trying to tell you here is that you need to wake up from a dream. And that's interesting. Oh, wow. For pile number 1, I didn't feel like going back to the cat card, but for you, I feel that I need to, because if there's kind of paradox, is it a word? But here it says, to your own selves be true. But it also says, don't be afraid to copy. Imitation is the sincerest form of cattery. And with that, you know what I was thinking? Imagine that we're still stuck on that dream where you think the actress is better than you. And you're like, I could never be this good. Well, you're already good. You already have the potential. No, again, I felt like I was lying. Maybe you are not good yet. But if you feel like doing it, if it sparks something in you, then it's definitely worth giving it a try. And when we try, sometimes we need to copy. Not of course copy one-to-one, but get inspiration. You go to a class and the teacher will tell you what to do, and then you copy what the teacher is doing. You can, again, with the acting, you watch a movie and then you try a style that person, that actor or actress is doing, and that's how you learn. Or if you want to start drawing, it might be easier to start drawing from a reference or copying someone else's work just to learn how to do it. And then once you get the hang of it, let's put it like that, you start putting more of yourself. Actually, I would say that even when you're copying, you're still putting something of yourself there. But yeah, my neighbors started doing something. I'm sorry if that was too loud. And yeah, now we're going to look at your oracle cards. And I will not stop the reading because of the neighbors, because I don't know if you were there for the intro. It's been very hard to start doing those videos because there's always something happening. And today I told myself I will not stop. No matter what, I will film, and this will get to whoever needs to hear it. So let's look at your oracle cards. First of all, we have cleanse. And before I even read anything, I was looking at this woman. Hope you can see her well. And she looks like she's dreaming, doesn't she? Or at least that she's sleeping. And with the water here, made me think of a subconscious mind that also talks about dreams. Now I'm going to stop it like this so you can read what it says. All right. And what is it that Spirit wants me to tell you about this? Okay. The cleanse is, remember I was telling you, you need to look at your limiting beliefs and work with them, clean them. You cannot clean something that you don't perceive as dirty. You don't dismantle a belief until you realize that they are not honoring you, that they are not real, that they are not true. So maybe it's time for you to wash a little bit of that belief system of yours and find out that, you know, there's something there is buried in dust. Okay, and your last card. The last card is the Herald. Small regrets and longing. Oh yeah. Okay. Here I'm seeing a little bit of what we were already told, that where I said I will keep with the example of the actress. You're longing to be on the stage. You know, when you first started watching that play, you were longing to be up there, to be on the stage. And if you let that spark die, you can start accumulating regrets. Here is this small regrets, and I was thinking, well, depending on the situation, it could become a big regret. And then I realized that all regrets start as small regrets, I think. They accumulate over time. Oh, I regret not taking that acting class. I regret that I took that other job. I regret that my life turned out to be the way it is now, when I could be standing at the Oscars, you know? Yeah, I think for now that's it. I'm gonna leave you here, and I'm going to wish you a lot of luck, whatever it is that you might be longing to do. I would wish that you find in yourself the strength, the courage, the support, and definitely your guides are here to support you. I really do feel that. I feel that the reason they wanted to give you that message is to tell you, first of all, you are natural, you can do it, and you will do it superbly, and you're not alone. You might have to be a little patient. Patient? Yeah, patient. But like as I said that, I looked at this card, and I know it's kind of trippy. But I saw like a spirit here. Like, see, this woman is looking like that, and I saw it's looking at an invisible person, and I thought, oh, they're looking at the guides. Oh my God, my neighbors they never do any work and like that, and now they try to. But yeah, I hope you so much luck, and I hope to see you soon. And thank you for watching my video. That means the world to me, and I'll try to post more. Bye. Hi, pile number 3. Welcome to your reading. You chose the Tombili cat, and it has 3 messages. Life is for lounging. Oh, I like that. Don't forget to kick back and smell the rose Turkish delight. Horizontal is a state of mind as well as the default cat position. That's very nice. I like this guy. And here are your tarot cards. We're gonna lay them here. First of all, I want to apologize to you, because as I was finishing pile number 2 and starting your reading, my neighbors decided to do some work upstairs, which, since I live here, they have never done that. And I thought, oh, maybe I will stop and film later. It's getting late. The light's not so good. But I have been procrastinating this for a long time. If you were there for the intro, you know. And I really do feel like these messages, they need to go. They need to find their owners as soon as possible. And I do not have the time to do this. And even if I did, it has to be now. So if you hear some noise, I do apologize. And secondly, I would like to tell you that this reading came to me like, I need to do it. You need to sit down and just start talking. That's how my guides told me I should do that. And then I was pre-shuffling the cards and asking them what each pile needed to know. And that's what came out. With your specific pile, some interesting things happened. These two cards, they flew away across the floor, like one after the other. Was interesting. And you got one extra oracle card that we're going to look at those later. I haven't seen these cards yet, so it will be also a surprise for me. Okay, let's start this. What is the message you guys want to tell you? Oh, that's very pretty. First of all, I feel very sorry that you, or at least some of you, have been through a hard time. And when I say hard time, there are many different types of hard times. You know, I'm human. I've experienced a few of them. I'm sure you did too. But the specific kind of hard time you went through is the time that makes you think that the sun will not rise tomorrow. That it's hard to have hope. Oh boy, I really do hope you can hear me over the noise. I'm sorry. You kind of wanted to give up hope. Actually, it's not that you wanted to. It's just that, you know, some situations when they end, they end. There is no going back. You know, if you lose a loved one, if you, I don't know. I don't know why I wanted to say that, but like, if you lose a part of your body or something like that, that's kind of, I hope that's not too bad to say, but I was seeing someone having surgery and removing something from their body, and, or, I'm gonna leave it there, because I was about to say, oh, leaving a job or losing a lot of money, but those are things that you can have again. Those are things that can come back to you. Well, I'm not gonna try to guess what this hard time was for everyone that's reading, or at least this one person that I hope is not reading, is watching. But yeah, that was a hard time. That felt like there was no end, that the sun would never ever shine again. You might already have changed position, like you were here and you already changed, or if not, that's what you guys want to tell you, that this time this thing that feels like you can never ever get over it, that it would never come back, there will never be the same again. They want to tell you that, yeah, maybe it will not be the same again. Maybe it will not come back. Some things, when they're gone in a way. They can come back in different forms. And even when they don't come back in different forms, living without them is still possible. Not just possible, but it can still be beautiful. It can still be fulfilling. Of course, that in the case of a loss, we will always miss whatever it is that we lost. And in a sense, we might never be whole again, but we can still find happiness. We can still find, I'm seeing like a hole, like there's a hole, and I don't know if it's on the ground, I don't know, I just see the hole and it's empty, and whatever was there before the hole is gone. You cannot put it back. But then, okay, okay, I see. Okay, now it's interesting because I was just seeing the hole, and now I felt like it was zooming out and I could see what was around it. And yeah, it is like on the ground, there's a hole, and where that hole was used to be a beautiful, abundant, wonderful tree. But the tree died, and they had to, I hope I can say die here. They had to remove the tree. And then now there's a hole, and the ground might be thinking, oh no, there's a hole in me. I miss my body, my tree, and this tree will never come back. But another seed might fall there, and with time, with rain, with maybe someone comes and fills the hole with some soil, another tree might grow, and it will never be the same tree, but the hole will not be empty anymore. Sometimes it might not even grow another tree. It might grow some flowers that are shorter in size than the tree, but also so pretty and smell so good and can, fill the hole. So yeah, and I kind of jumped ahead in the reading because the message was just coming, and now I'm trying to pinpoint what this specific card means here. The Four of Pentacles. Oh, I see. Okay. Maybe some of you are so wounded from this loss that you were afraid that, yes, what if another seed sprouts here? What if the same happens again? What if whatever comes into my life just leave again? What if I cannot hold to anything anymore? And that's a valid concern. I would not lie to you. When you lose something and it hurts so much, sometimes we even avoid getting close to something or someone else because we're so afraid that we will lose again. But in your case, here with the Four of Pentacles, I'm seeing whatever is coming to you, and boy, I need to tell you, it's some good things. They will come and stay. There will be things you can hold on to. You see, you can hold them in your arms. You can, have your feet like firmly on them. They'll be there for you. It's not going away. And what is coming for you, it's so much happiness. Not just happiness, and I think this will be different from person to person, but it's people. People in whatever way is important to you. Community, family, it could be a love life. It is the feeling of not being alone, of having someone to not just share life with, but to create with. And I'm going to tell you exactly why I thought about that, because I thought, these guys, they have kids. They grew something, they created something. These guys, they are also creating something. They're partnering to create this beautiful drawing. And that's what I felt like. Okay. With the whole example again, a new tree might sprout, and it would be a how do you say that in English? A fruity? I'm not even going to try. A tree that gives fruits, and the fruits will fall on the ground, and new trees will grow. So where you before was like, oh, my tree is gone, I just have a hole. Now you will not just have your hole filled up, you will have the tree and new trees that will grow from that. So yeah, that's lovely. That's very lovely to see. And as I said, these two cards, they flew off when I was shuffling, and when I went to pick them up, I had a jolly feeling. And when I looked at them, especially this one, I was like, oh, that makes sense. So I would have to tell you, I do think this will come pretty fast for you. It will be different from person to person, exactly what you're receiving, but I think it will come like fast. And when you next time you blink, you're like, wow, I didn't even know. I don't even know how that happened. Like, wow, that happened so fast. Yeah, it will happen fast, and it will stay. It will last. All right, I was looking at your cat card to see if there's another message in there for you, but I think no. I think not. I will show it to you again, because there might be a sign here. There's a little, oh, that's interesting. Or maybe there is a sign for someone, because I just want to point out the little mouse, and I just have this. I don't know if you can see it. It's a little little mouse. It's a candle snuffler, and I don't know, maybe a mouse would be a sign for you. Is this a mouse? I think so. It's not a rat, it's a mouse, right? Okay, let's look at your oracle cards. And that's also interesting. You got two of those. Everyone else got just one. You got, sorry, I don't know if that was unfocused. You got two. So let's see. I see. Okay, before you look at those, let's look at these, because now I see why you got this card. Because here it says have fun, and I'm going to hold it like this so you can read it if you want. Oh, and also I just noticed, you see, there's a mom or sister and someone else. If one of you is thinking about having children, that might be a good sign, but it can also be a passion child, you know, a project or something you want to create, and that might be coming for you. But with have fun, I think your guides are also trying to tell you you've been through a hard time. Maybe give yourself a break. Maybe, you know, you don't have to force anything. If you don't feel like getting out of bed and doing much, sometimes we feel that way. It's okay. Give yourself some time. But eventually, you might want to try to do something for fun. It doesn't have to be to do anything, to like work, because this cat's just lounging here. But he's eating a little treat. Here it says have fun. So maybe think about doing something that's good for you, like something that you enjoy, that's indulge a little. Let's see those two other cards here. You have the Enchanter with deception and trickery, and the Astronomer with discovery and augury. All right. Okay, that might be quite specific, and if you're seeing that in the future, it won't be happening like right now, but I'm sure you might have heard about the astronaut that came back from a trip around the sun. Oh, sorry, around the moon. And those two cards together, and there's even one here, the moon here, is giving me it made me think of how we went back to the moon to look at the back side of the moon, the mystery of the moon. and we discovered that was wearing makeup for us. She was pretty colorful, and these two cards are making me, oh, I see. You know, when you are in a low place, by low I just mean like when you don't have a lot of energy, or you're suffering, you're, you know, going through a hard time, it might be hard to see the light on the other side of that, as we said in the beginning. And in here, what I'm seeing is that the darkness is just a deception, is a trickery. The dark side of the moon was never dark. It's just a matter of perception. We just couldn't see it. And now that I think we already knew some of it from having probes and stuff sent there, but for the purpose of this reading, let's just say that we finally got a good look at the other side of the moon. And we found out that it's not just that it's not dark. It has wonderful things that we didn't know about before, like taking the effort to go all the way, this hard trip. We found something new and something beautiful and something inspiring. So that's what I wanted to say. The hard times that you went through or are still going through, they might not exactly that they're a deception. If you're suffering, you're suffering. It's not a lie. It's not a deception. It's not trickery. But if you look at it long enough, if you put a little bit of effort to go around it, or sometimes to just wait until it's possible to see through it, you might discover something that, you know, will be a lot of fun. And yeah, I think that's it. I think that's what I have for you. Thank you so much for being here during my first reading. That was a challenge, but a fun challenge. I do like to do it. I just need to turn off the perfectionism in my mind and just, you know, there's the first one, just film it, put it there. And I loved having your company. I do hope this gets to the people, or at least one person who needs to hear it. And yeah, thank you. Bye bye, and maybe see you soon.